Good morning, everybody. Bruce Scherbone here with your Wednesday morning wake-up call. So glad you could join me this morning. Hope you're having a great day so far. One of the things that I talk to folks a lot about during the course of my counseling is what type of time are they spending with the Lord in the morning? What's their spiritual walk like? And it never fails that more often than not, what I hear is, man, I just don't have time for it. Work is crazy, home life is crazy, church stuff that I'm involved with. Just there's a lot of things that get in the way of us having good quality time with the Lord. And for me, it's just too important not to have that time. In fact, when I don't have that time, my day is shot. I get irritable, I get grouchy, I'm not the laid back guy that I usually am. I need that time with God to soak up His Word, to hear what He has to say to me during those days that He is talking to me, and to be able to pray effectively for the others in my life that need that prayer. And it just makes my life a lot better and a lot easier. It's not easy, but it just feels like it's a lot easier. And when we allow the stuff of the world to choke us out, when we're growing in the weeds or trying to grow in the weeds, we're going to get choked out, because that's what the world tries to do to us. And this is what the parable of the sowers is all about. Sower is all about in Matthew 13, where you have Jesus tells us about the four different soils that the seed or the word of God is planted in. And that first soil is just the hard pan. It's just hard road that the seed just drops on, and it never sinks in. And these are people who are never going to get it. They're never going to understand what the word is all about. And the birds just come and take it. And the bird represents Satan. And the second soil is that soil that grows or is planted into shallow soil. And when things get difficult, it bails, it scorches, the sun scorches up that soil, and whatever does grow out of it just withers away. And there are people like that take in the word quickly and just run with it, and then all of a sudden difficult times happen, and they go back to the way they were, and they don't truly soak up the word. The third kind is what we're talking about today, where that word gets into the soil, that seed gets into the soil, and as it grows, we allow it to get choked out by the world around us, by whatever idols we put before God, and that's what chokes it out. So we never allow that seed to produce good fruit. And then the last seed is the seed that grows in fertile soil, that soil that our hearts should be for, that they're wide open to the Word of God. They're unencumbered by anything that the world has to offer or to show us, or that we get entangled in. But we develop good fruit. We produce good fruit for that. And when we have time with the Lord, when we can spend that good quality time with Him on a daily basis, we can begin to produce that good fruit that He wants us to produce. That seed is growing in fertile soil. It's not growing in that soil that's where it's coming out and it's just getting choked out by the other weeds. So I want to encourage you today that you begin to take just 15 minutes a day. I mean, surely you can spend 15 minutes a day with the Lord just to be quiet and to get into His Word and to pray. I promise you that the weeds will go away. You won't get choked out. Life will get a little bit better. It'll definitely be a little bit easier for you to handle. And you might just start hearing what God has in store for you, because He loves you and I love you. Have a blessed day. Enjoy the day. Know that God's with you, and we'll see you next time. And hey, if this video or the email is helpful to you and encouraging to you, please pass it on to somebody else that might enjoy it. Would love to hear from them. God bless.